substantial.
Stiff,
Right.
you know, not frozen.
Right. Like you get in a Toyota Avalon, they just float down the road.
That Toyota Sequoia that I had is like still like rock.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I had
Yeah.
a Toyota Avalon. I liked it.
But it was floaty, though, wasn't it?
Not, it wasn't as firm as this, but it didn't float like a Lincoln Continental.
I don't like the Toyota. That's the old people's car.
We're having an intellectual discussion
On cars.
about the future in cars.
We're talking about cars.
It's an old people's car. I don't want a town car.
No, we rented when we were back in New Orleans, and then we got in this horrid downpour in Mississippi. Oh my God!
In a town car.
In a town car, I thought we were just going to float right down the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's roll.
Is it turned on?
Is it on?
Let's hope it's on.
Okay.
I think it is.
So in the last one.
Wait, just a couple more. Okay, I think you're good to go.
Hello and welcome.
Oh, I see him.
Would you please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please go ahead and be seated. Hold on. Please rise, I'm sorry.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now, I think I got it right this time. Please be seated. I hope you just enjoyed that rendition of our national anthem. Let's give it up one more time for a very special person, Eric Rea, our new full-time voice instructor at Mount San Jacinto College. If you thought that was good, you should have seen his teaching demonstration. I think he could even teach me to sing. The faculty know about that joke, don't you? Family, friends, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and guests, welcome to Mount San Jacinto College's commencement of 2015. I'm Roger Schultz, Superintendent President of MSJC, and I invite you all to join me in applauding the students who make up the class of 2015. Before we get started, I respectfully request that you turn your cell phones off or into the silent mode so that there are no distractions from this well-earned and long-anticipated celebration. For those of you who want to snap a few photos as your graduate comes off the stage, please feel free to stand by the side of the stage area over here to my right, your left. Once you've taken that photo, please return to your seat to make room for others. For your safety and our cadets' safety and the staff, we have people positioned throughout the bowl to help you with the foot traffic as well as if you have any emergency needs that you might encounter. We're making history tonight as well. For the first time in MSJC history, we are streaming this event live through our website. So that's why you've got the cameras down here. So hopefully you've got family and friends out there seeing you live, not only in our area, but maybe across the states and beyond. Well, I'm honored tonight to introduce the platform party to you. First of all, I'd like to start with our Board of Trustees. And first, our Board Chair, Ann Mott. The Board Clerk, Tom Ashley. Trustee Bill Zimmerman. Trustee Dorothy McGargle. And Trustee Dr. Sherry Guerrero. On the stage with me as well are some of the executive team. We have Dr. Pat Schwartzfigger, our Vice President of Instruction. Dr. Bill Vincent, our Vice President of Student Services. And Becky Elam, our Vice President of Business Affairs. Our students tonight, you've already heard from Andrea Vargas, who led us in the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to hear from Noemi Garcia in just a moment. We also have Kylie Gardner, who will be a student speaker as well. And that all-important tassel turn will be done by Deja Easter. You can show emotion, Deja, it's okay. We're also honored to have with us Ursula Saminsky, who was our flag bearer coming into the arena tonight. We also have with us our student trustee, Liliana Gomez. And our student government president, Angela Sadler. Tonight, our readers are from the faculty, Tamara Smith, Dr. Stacy Searle Chapin, also the president of the Academic Senate. We have Elizabeth Mascaro, the vice president of the Classified Senate. And from the Classified Union, Maria Aquino. I'm looking around since I forgot the national anthem. I want to make sure I didn't forget anybody else, so okay. All right, very good. Over the past 27 years, I have worked in higher education. Students have described their educational journeys in a variety of ways, but I have noticed that the same general theme always seems to surface, and it goes something like this. The education I received here has changed me, or I never knew I could do this, or I'm smarter now. I've grown so much. I've learned something new. I was only going to take a few classes, but now I plan to transfer. Simply put, their education transformed them. At MSJC, we've been listening carefully to each and every one of these students as they take their individual and very personal educational journey. And because we listen, an ad hoc committee made up of faculty, classified staff, administrators, and students worked to change and improve the MSJC vision statement, a statement that was approved by the Board of Trustees and reads as follows: transforming learners, transforming communities, transforming lives. Tonight I want to focus on transformation. Tonight we celebrate the theme of transformation. Mount San Jacinto College has been through many transformations since the college opened in 1963. Its first graduating class celebrated its commencement exactly 50 years ago. The class of 1965 had a total of 8 students. Times, as they say, they are a-changin'. And today we have the class of 2015 with 1,219 students graduating. In the early days, the college taught classes out of a collection of rented storefronts and high school classrooms serving the San Gorgonio Pass, Hemet, and the San Jacinto areas. By the mid-60s, it had only one campus in San Jacinto. In 1978, voters approved a $3 million bond to help the college improve and expand that first and only campus. Decades went by without another bond. But Mount San Jacinto College remained dedicated to serving a growing population, from the San Gorgonio Pass expanding south to what is known as the I-15 corridor. Fast forward to 2014. With 5 locations and additional off-site locations, the college's Board of Trustees voted to place a bond on the ballot, and the voters passed that $295 million bond request to improve existing campuses, build much-needed classrooms and labs, and seek a permanent location to serve our residents in the southwest region of our district. The board, administration, faculty, staff, and students thank you, the voters, for your foresight and the support for that bond and your college. The passage of this bond makes the future transformation of MSJC possible. The future transformation of MSJC will lead to the transformation of the lives of students who choose to enroll and further their education. Their transformation will enhance our educated constituency, our local economies, and the communities we serve. So we thank you all. MSJC has and continues to transform the lives of our students. First example, let's look back at Banning's Alvin Walton. Alvin played football for MSJC in the 1980s before transferring to Kansas University. He eventually was drafted by the Washington Redskins and was a starter on the team that won the 1987 Super Bowl. From a small college campus to the NFL, that certainly is a transformation. How about Hemet's Julian Alcazar, who graduated in 2008 from MSJC and was the first in his family to receive a college degree? He transferred to Cal State San Bernardino. From CSU San Bernardino, he went to work at the U.S. Department of Education, then moved on to a position at the White House, and now works for the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau in Washington, D.C., another transformation. I should also add he's also a master's student at Harvard right now as well. This evening, Ursula Simonowski, a Beaumont resident, is on stage, who you met a moment ago, waiting to receive her AA and standing on the threshold of transformation. Ursula, please stand up again. Ursula is a wife and mother. She is a community volunteer who has stood in the rain to advocate for political and social change in our area. Ursula enrolled at MSJC and participated in the MSJC Honors Enrichment Program, and she was also named to the first team of the Phi Theta Kappa All-California Academic Team. But that is not all. Ursula was awarded the prestigious Jack Kent Cook Scholarship for undergraduate transfer and will receive up to $40,000 a year for 3 years as she moves on to earn her bachelor's degree upon hearing the news. Upon hearing the news of her award, Ursula said, and I quote, "I can keep telling my kids to always do their best because they will see how my life is going to change for the better." Ursula, we wish you well when you go on to Cal Poly Pomona and take all that wonderful scholarship money. Great job. Let's give her another round of applause. That brings me to our next young lady, Vivian Nedelchev. Where are you? Are you here tonight, Vivian? Hi, Vivian. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep standing. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one tenacious and focused student who is embracing change. She's here tonight to earn 5 associate degrees from Mount San Jacinto College. That would be a transformation in itself, but on June 4th, she's going to join her Beaumont High School classmates and receive her high school diploma. That's right. Vivian earned 5 associate's degrees during the same time she was earning her high school diploma. What a transformation and an amazing accomplishment. Great job. Go ahead and be seated. I'm going to go off script a little bit here real quick because, I'll save that for a moment. Go ahead and all please be seated. We're very proud of the class of 2015 and honored that all of you have chosen to attend MSJC. Let's show our guests what the class of 2015 is made of. If you are the first in your family to graduate from college, please stand. Go ahead and be seated. If you're a veteran who served in the military, please stand. If you are a parent, child, husband and wife, siblings, or family members graduating together tonight, please stand. Do we have any single parents? Stand up, be acknowledged. Do you work part-time or full-time while you were achieving your degree? Please stand. Very good. Have you come to MSJC from another state? Please stand. Thank you. How about from another country? If you've secured a job in your field that you studied at MSJC, please stand. And for those of you who are planning to continue your studies and transfer to a four-year institution, would you please stand? Wow. Very, very good. That was an amazing sight. I don't think we've had that many stand before like that. This is where I'm going to go off script just for a moment. I had the pleasure today of meeting one of our graduates while I was visiting a local middle school. Will Danielle Jackson please rise? Happy birthday, Danielle. Will all the other, is anybody else celebrating a birthday today while they graduate? Nobody else? Well, Danielle, happy birthday on your own. Very good. I hope your mom and sister from Detroit are enjoying that. All right. We're very proud of the class of 2015 and honored that all of you have chosen to attend MSJC. And so thank you for showing us who you are. Graduates, please shout out if MSJC has transformed your life. We'll have to assess that as a student learning outcome later. All right. Family, friends, visitors, this is a snapshot of MSJC's class of 2015. Tonight, you are here to witness a transformation. So take a good look at these students. Each one of them is here for their own reason, but they will all leave here having met a challenge and have taken a risk to improve, change, and transform their future. Students, it's time now to turn our attention to how you got here, or rather, who got you here. You wouldn't have arrived at this threshold without a great team of supporters. MSJC faculty and classified staff are a dedicated group. Without their expertise and commitment to make sure you succeed, none of us would be here today. Faculty, please stand and let's give them a round of applause for the gratitude and thanks they deserve. Thank you. Classified staff that are in attendance, will you please join me in standing tonight, and let's thank them for their support. Do we have any classified staff here tonight? Thank you. Please go ahead and be seated. Now let's take a look at the other people who supported you. Those of you in the audience who are the parents, grandparents, or guardians of graduates, please stand. How about the spouses of graduates? Could you join them? Please stand. Will the children of the graduates please stand? Any children of graduates? Thank you. Lastly, I'd like the MSJC alumni that are in the house tonight, not counting the graduates in their robes. Anybody who's an alumni, please stand. Thank you. The MSJC alumni are instrumental in helping our MSJC Foundation raise money for the students and scholarships that we award. Since 1983, the MSJC Foundation has awarded $2.6 million in scholarships and book loans. Just as MSJC needs the support of the voters to pass the bond, we need the support of the alumni to pay it forward and support the college and its future graduates. Graduates, let's give them all a round of applause for their support. Following this commencement, some of you will move on to a four-year university. Some of you will begin careers. Whatever you do, I urge you to give back. In my perfect world, you will return to this region. Your education at MSJC will affect positive change in our local communities. Some of you will protect and serve. Many of you will become entrepreneurs, innovators, and volunteers throughout our district. But in real life, and no matter where you choose to live, all of you have been transformed and gained the tools you need to improve your life. Not only to improve your life, but also to benefit the country and the region in which we live, and you make this world we live in a better place. As you join the ranks of the MSJC alumni, please make sure you find out more about the MSJC Foundation. Friend us on the Alumni and Friends Facebook page. It is free to join. Most importantly, share your experience at MSJC and tell your story to others and encourage them to support the community college experience. I will close with a statement made at one of my commencements years ago. To those whom much is given, much is expected. We expect great things of you, class of 2015. Congratulations, class of 2015 graduates.
Good evening. First of all, once again, congratulations, class of 2015. We made it to this very important day that is graduation. But you know what? Before I get started with that speech that is supposed to be inspiring and yet a bit funny, I'm gonna take a selfie if you don't mind. And actually suggest we all take one. This is the moment we have all worked so hard for, and it has to get captured, so get your phones out. Throughout the years of our education here at Mount San Jacinto College, we have all had moments of excitement, like passing the rigorous midterm, and not only with a passing grade, but well above that. We also had moments of frustration because we wanted our research paper to be so perfect, and at that moment, yeah, it seemed impossible. All that hard work has paid off. On a day like today, we can reflect on the learning experiences we have had, not just academically, but in life as well. I'm not going to lie. I had moments where I thought about throwing in the towel because I was becoming exhausted. A class was getting too challenging, or I was not managing my time appropriately, and was leaving little room for homework. I'm not proud to say that I did that quite often. Yet, I was blessed to have amazing people standing behind me, and that prevented me from doing so. My professors, for example, always willing to explain things enough times to where I finally understood the concept, even if that meant emailing them on Sundays. Sorry about that, by the way, but thank you. My managers and coworkers also demonstrated support by working with my schedule and even allowing me to leave early on certain days so I can attend school-related activities. I even remember asking one of the specialists at my work to please help me with my math final. Well, all the studying paid off because I passed. My family, of course, sitting somewhere over here. Every family member helped me move forward. Even the younger members pitched in and taught me those little things in life matter and how important it is to stop and enjoy them. So much stress at times caused me to visit the hospital's emergency room. Yeah, I was in there once or twice. Those migraines were getting the best of me. Due to those hospital visits, my parents were on top of my diet and making sure I had enough food in my lunch bag to last me the whole day. in case I couldn't make it home until after school. At first, I thought it was silly of them to do so, because I'm an adult. I'm supposed to take care of myself, right? Well, let me tell you, with so many things going on, I became thankful of that gesture. Extra snacks came in handy countless times. I did learn my lesson. How could I have focused on my education and everything else that was on my plate if I was not taking care of me? I learned that from a very wise professor. Today, MSJC is not only giving me a degree, it has given me a great experience. It has given me friends who I appreciate and care for very much. Above all, MSJC has given me an education. And that's exactly what we all came here to get. An education that no one can take away from us. Am I right? Although, now that my professors have taught me so many things, I leave with more questions in mind. I see that as a good thing, because it means they have accomplished their mission of teaching me many things. Like Helen Keller says, a well-educated mind will always have more questions than answers. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Pat Schwertfeger, the Vice President of Instruction here at the college, and it's my privilege to present the class of 2015 to the President, Superintendent, and to the Board of Trustees. This year, Mount San Jacinto College is awarding 1,854 associate degrees. That's pretty good. And 150 certificates for an impressive total of 2,004 combined degrees and certificates. These graduates are remarkable. Dr. Schultz already mentioned the fact that some of our high-achieving students talked about some of them, and I would like to include two others, Jose Zamora Zeldin and Giovanni Gonzalez. Are you here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, those two students have also been taking classes in high school and in college as part of our dual enrollment program, and they have been named winners of the prestigious 2015 Gates Millennium Scholarship. It's a full 4-year college scholarship to any college in the United States. Each year, San Jacinto College recognizes the highest achieving students at our honors convocation. This year, we had 103 students who were recognized for their exemplary contributions to scholarship and to their future. These students were nominated by 29 staff, faculty, and administrators. All of these recipients are among a group of exceptional students that make up this class of 2015. You may have noticed, and if you walk by some of these guys as they leave tonight, you might notice that some of them are wearing gold tassels and other special regalia. This special regalia is only a small way of acknowledging distinction in their scholarly life. Students graduating with distinction or with GPAs between 3.5 and 4.0 have a gold tassel hanging from their cap. Raise your hands, gold tassel folks. Okay. Students graduating with a GPA of 4.0 have a gold medallion. How many of you have gold medallions? And graduates with a GPA of 3.5 or higher who participated in the Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa, have a gold tassel with a key hanging from their caps. Who are you? Wave. Will all of you special graduates who we've just mentioned please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, please recognize these folks. Thank you, guys. As Dr. Schultz pointed out, MSJC is home also to an amazing group of faculty. And I would like to recognize a faculty member who began teaching at Mount San Jacinto College in 1990. He is in fact one of the founding faculty members for the Menifee Valley campus. This professor has contributed really to the transformation of many students' lives, and in the last couple years before his retirement, he participated in the creation of an incredible program that is enrolling students from all over the world in courses to help bring them up to a college level in English. He has contributed to our community in many ways, and he's here today participating in this last graduation ceremony. And he recently received an award on campus, and one of the things he said at the end I thought was so wonderful, because when he stood up to say that he was going to leave teaching and leave MSJC, he said that his profession as a teacher had filled him with joy, that he had an opportunity to touch so many lives over the course of his career. Professor Larry Barkley of English, would you please stand? Larry, it's been an honor to work with you, and you will be missed, and you certainly can return and continue to teach for us anytime you want. As Vice President of Instruction, it's my pleasure really to work with the faculty, and I have the honor of sharing some of their outstanding achievements this year. At our recent employee and recognition reception, we honored this year's Faculty of the Year Belinda Hayden-Scott, Associate Professor of Office Technologies, and Alex Kutak, Associate Professor of Education and Mathematics, for exemplary service, leadership, and dedication to our students, college, and community. Belinda is working very hard at building a relationship with Cal State San Marcos and with MSJC, moving students from an AA to a BA in Business Administration, and both those, would they please stand? Belinda and Alex. Also this year, Leslie Greer, hi Leslie. Leslie Greer, Associate Professor of American Sign Language, was featured in the Champions of American Sign Language calendar for her service and activism. The MSJC softball team, headed by Associate Professor of Physical Education and Coach Gina Oliver, celebrated the opening of their new on-campus field. And our Honors Enrichment Program faculty monitored and guided 13 honor student presenters at the annual Honor Student Research Conference, where 2 student presenters received exemplary achievement awards, and 1 student won second place in the science category poster competition. Yay, that was fabulous. MSJC faculty members serve on state boards, they publish, they exhibit their works in galleries, they perform and present their findings at prestigious conferences. I want to acknowledge the faculty. I would like to thank you all for your dedication and to your commitment to student learning. But why do we bother with any of this? Why are you here tonight? Parents, why are you here tonight? Students, why are you dressed in these funny things? Why do you have a mortar board on your head? Why do we have birthday parties and baptisms and celebrations? All right. All right. Well, Dr. Dana Gioia, former poet laureate of the United States, in his poem, Praise to the Rituals That Celebrate Change, kind of explains why you're here and why you're wearing these. And as Dr. Schultz pointed out, this is about transformation of your lives and your future. And here is what Dr. Gioia said. Praise to the rituals that celebrate change, old robes worn for new beginnings, solemn protocols where the mutable soul, surrounded by ancient experience, grows young in the imagination's white dress. Because it's not the rituals we honor, but our trust in what they signify. These rites that honor us as witnesses, whether to watch lovers swear loyalty to one another in a careless world, or a newborn washed with water and oil. So praise to innocence impulsive and evergreen, and let old be touched by youth's wayward astonishment at learning something new. And dream of a future so fitting and so just that our desire will bring it into being. At this time, I would like to ask the entire graduating class of 2015 to please stand and remain standing. Distinguished members of the Board of Trustees, Superintendent President Schultz, and guests, it is with great pleasure that the Mount San Jacinto College faculty and I certify to you that the members of the graduating class of 2015 have met all of the requirements for the degrees and certificates they are about to receive as prescribed by the governing board of Mount San Jacinto College District and the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges. Graduates, please come forward to have your degrees conferred by the members of the Board of Trustees and by our Superintendent President. Again, class of 2015, congratulations.
I'm assuming it's you because you're standing right.
I think so, but where do I stand?
Where do you want us?
I guess you're first.
Okay, I'm first. And I graduate.
Kylie Day Gardner.
Deja Shanae Easter. Noemi Garcia. Andrea Vargas.
Ursula J. Simonowski.
Richard Q. Mitchell. Eloria Diozo Katimbong.
Are you Jennifer? Jennifer Sue Humphreys.
Margaret Mary Wittes. Diana Cuevas. Janie Ramos.
Laura Elizabeth Meyer.
Lisa Renee Urianza. Lee Elmo Hatley. Rhiannon Marie Kerwood.
Omar Rubio.
Tony Toth Riley. Tiago Trigo. Haley Michelle Juris.
Sherry Ann Heron.
Isabel Oliva Catalano. Kim Darasuk. Melanie Delilah Bryan.
Founts Sander Genesee.
Joshua Allen Luttrell. Timothy Morgan Diaz. Miriam Michaela Phillips.
Barbara Jean Bonnie Del Rico.
Catherine Carwin Cato. Catalina Ann Rios. Ashley Vanessa Holt.
Alina Quinones.
Jessica Chavez Martinez. Laura Ramos. Emerald Joy Badon Lim.
Brandon Chase Metzger.
Curtis Charles Smith. Michelle Renee Amy. Angela Lucia Salas.
Charles Allen Ponder Sparks.
Myrna Al-Salik.
Michelle Anna Galindo.
Rebecca May Connor.
Allison Tara Gillespie.
Virginia Mary Gainley.
Michelle Marie Ernest.
Tiffany Renee Jones.
Naomi Lauren White.
Alyssa Tabugan Takorda.
Jeffrey Charles Euler.
Irma Sarabia.
Cherie Linnell Mangabek.
Maria Jose Lopez.
Ruchi Jariwala.
Diana Quijano Lesa.
Deidre Ashley Berriger.
Ashley Nicole Searing.
Blaine Anthony Novak Pilch.
Pamela Margaret Wilson.
Jacqueline Garcia.
Emily Garcia.
Jacob Christopher Abadaka.
Sienna Camille Garrison.
Shelby Lynn McKissick.
Lily Liu.
Maddie Jean Diaz.
Sarah Renee Kester.
Jacqueline Anastasia Negretti.
Brittany Alexis Parton.
James Howard Malden.
Ian Sean McDermott.
Henry Frederick Gainley, Jr.
Stephanie Lorraine Vasquez.
Maria G. Tenori.
Lance Nicholas Rodriguez.
Luis Manuel Torres.
Petty Officer First Class Pound.
Jessica Lynn Giganti.
Petty Officer First Class Pound.
Tanya Ann Giambarisi.
Marisol Tax de Ramirez.
Eva Romero.
Jasmine Fabiola Vega Vasquez.
Brianna Nicole Gallup.
Sonia Luna Vasquez.
Georgina Nungaray.
Julianne Pierce Prouty.
Karen Denise Saldana.
Jody Marie Turner.
Edith Sanchez.
Karen Marie Parson.
Robert A. Maurer.
Danielle C. Jackson.
Sarah Lynn Giordano.
Leti Angulo Marquez.
Adriana Elida Arias.
Brianna Nicole Shockley.
Priscilla Torres.
London Marie Berghaus.
Citalin Patricia Pereira.
Sabrina Noel Quinones.
Sean Michael Cast.
Paul Galindo.
Jennifer Valencia Suarez.
Jennifer Marie Gonzalez.
Melanie Kathleen Morales.
Lina Victoria Valenzuela.
Irene Guerrero.
Jane K. Malone.
Melissa Ann Scott.
Jennifer Gallegos Ortiz.
Amanda Renee Loza.
Margaret Ortiz.
Julia C. Adame.
Consuelo Garcia.
Maria Fernanda Lopez.
Isabel Ramirez.
Logan David Murray.
Philip Randolph Rodomsky.
Shannon Lynn Christensen.
Robert Edward Termath.
Letitia Follette.
Samuel Jonathan Palomares.
Luis Lara Jr.
Rudy Perez Crespo.
Esther Laura Brewer.
Sarah Lynn Land.
Charmaine Crystal Olivas.
Alyssa Angela Reyna.
Amber Lynn Ashley.
Emily Rayanne Bennett.
Malia N. Eason.
Candy Marie Glancy.
Michael Anthony Tusignet.
Alma Araceli Gallegos.
Alma Elizeth Gervasio.
Marta Rosalia Gutierrez.
Margarita Del Carpio.
Esamonu Paulinus.
Jacqueline Marie Fields.
Guadalupe Gutierrez.
Samantha Faye Gomez.
Heidi Ann Drennan.
Christina Marie Berdugo.
Stephanie Armenta.
Corporal James Brannon Graves.
Eduardo Alberto Ramirez.
Jade Elizabeth Fetterman.
Enadina Martinez.
Sean Michael Grega.
Shantarius Nicole Jones.
Marlene Nancy Curiel.
Wendy Padilla Cortez.
Juan Jesus Garcia.
Esther Soto.
Heather Ann Keyline.
Kia Tops.
Gary Robert Henry.
Key Vang.
Emma Monje.
Sarah V. Salaya.
Gregory Paul Shaw Jr.
Juan Vanegas.
Francisco Javier Baca.
Danielle Nicole Akala.
Rebecca Martinez.
Krista Jaylene Cordova.
Stephen Allen Pewitt.
Kristen Anne-Marie Downing.
Monica Negrete.
David Paul Poplin.
Megan Ashley Cook.
Cecilia Luviano.
Fabiola Poblin.
Leslie Contreras.
Cynthia Alice Gutierrez.
Melissa Malta.
Angela Cervantes.
Jessica Green.
Charisma Lynette Otanyas.
Alexandria Brianna Garcia.
Daniel Eric Rodriguez.
Vicky Lynn Miller.
Chelsea Faye Rumbles.
Zoe Colleen Heath.
Eduardo Medina.
Giovanni Santana.
Freddie Esparza.
Oscar Hernandez Jr.
Cherie Witchell.
Michelle Jane Keel.
Mark A. Sosa.
Donna Jo Miller.
Laura Janeth Aldretti.
Evelyn Padilla.
Araceli Flores.
Kristania Lynn Woodbury.
Kristen Marie Marquez.
Serena Joy McGilvray.
Nicole Christine Wood.
Rachel Marie Chason.
Jacqueline Rose Mullen.
Vivian Nedelchev.
Kevin Miner Morales.
Yadira Hernandez.
Brianna Ashley Flanagan.
Margaret D. Abel.
Blake William O'Donnell.
Alan David Palisano.
Austin Klug.
Kaylee Marie Hayes.
Deep Hong Tran.
Roxanne De Dios.
Christopher Joseph Lajeunesse.
Zachary Paul Rask.
Christopher Jared Russell.
Sione M. Daulanga.
King George Obialo.
Rakeem Danelle Parker.
Rachel Louise Kaler.
Sarah Patricia Martinez.
Brian Glazer.
Candice Maria Anderson.
Inez Ramos.
Joseph Martin Orozco.
Myra Beatriz Cortez Bugarin.
Alejandra Uribe.
Cecia Jubilee Cano.
Jessica Valadez.
Liliana Vasquez.
Brandy Lynn Cook.
Tamara Rachel Westerman.
Derek D. Griffin.
Jamie Ann Tower.
Lynette Marie Wilson.
Adrian Torres Esparza.
Lim Nguyen.
Alonzo C. Whitcomb.
Rachel Nicole Rode.
Pauline Delia Gonzalez.
Leah Janine Pantaleon Gambito.
Brittany Denise Wilson.
Michelle de Guzman.
Monica Lisa Smith.
Elizabeth Sotelo.
Lucia Munoz.
Liliana Montoya.
Lauren Jessica Nickel.
Samantha May Wagner.
Jennifer Nicole Merrill.
Amber D. Ortega.
Carrie Ann Heiting.
Adam J. Wickert.
Amanda Dawn Ruiz.
Eric Fonseca.
Ryan Mark Estrada Becerra.
Arnold Salonga.
Deborah Lynn Tolstrup.
Thank you.
Pamela Gray.
Jerry Lynn Klaus.
Casey Lynn Klaus.
Lucy Yazelin Hernandez Paez.
Kenya Olga Hernandez.
Danielle Kara Gabriel.
Nash Edward Collins, Jr.
Daniel Ledesma.
David Ray Maggard.
Mamdou El-Sad El-Sharkawy.
Mohammed Jamal Salahat.
Jennifer Lynn Michael.
Master Sergeant Anthony Paul Farillo.
Jacob Andrew Hoyt.
Houston Timothy Groves.
Salas Manahas McCracken.
Lorraine Olvera.
Tanisha Renee Neal.
Tina M. Hubert.
Alona Michelle Smetna.
Samantha Adareli Ortiz.
Angela Louise Loveland.
Brittany Leslie Willison.
Sarah Elizabeth Bailey.
Katie Louise Henderson.
Caitlin Marie Denny.
Joanna Reyes.
Arendi Torres.
Michael Ryan Medford.
Jordan Matthew McClahan.
Josie Duenas Smith.
Ariana Torre Pinkney.
Ivan Patino.
Steve Lara.
Darius Reyes Miranda.
Nathan Daniel Patinod.
Henry Van Ho.
Colton Alexander Stone.
Jimmy Duran.
Stefan Tremaine Whitney Nowden.
Eugenia Guadalupe Ortega.
Gia Marissa Macias.
Zakoya Antoinette Smith Burks.
Ilbra Ebrahimi.
Sergeant Luis Avila.
Roselia Dominguez Garcia.
Brianna Sue Constable.
Eleanor Gabriela Garrison.
Serena Marie Arden.
Mindy Lisette Flores.
Alejandro Tomas Alvarado.
Kimberly Victoriano.
Rosie Consuelo Ayala.
Renzi Melchor Reyes.
Randy!
Ricardo Grande.
Shane William Owens.
Guadalupe Cardoso.
Rocio Patino.
Haley Nicole Sermon.
Adriana Serrano.
Mariah Lucrecia Chapman.
Brittany Virginia Macias.
Sharon Munoz Macias.
Nicole Adamus Riggle.
Cassandra Marie Ibarra.
Christy Ann Parmalee.
Beverly Ann Landry.
Francisco Javier Rivera.
Amber Nicole Gutierrez.
Amanda Gonzalez.
Melissa Gonzalez.
Kimberly Mendez.
Kenyatta Shernice Fugate.
Catherine Marie Thomas.
Deshae Desiree Wilkes.
Sheena K. Hutchinson.
Janaea Michelle Wilkinson.
Johnette Angelina Brown.
Marvon Marquise Brooks.
Rayfield Golden Jr.
Paula Lynn Weiss.
Hema Aguiano.
Yadira Lupita Resendis.
Erica Aguirre.
Evan Morrison Doss.
Liana Brooke Miller.
Nicole Deanne Eads.
Vivian Charlotte Robledo.
John Joseph Durbin.
Michael Angelo de la Rosa Taesa.
Kevin de Guzman Portacio.
Amanda Ashley Walker.
Nathan Lawrence Wilson.
Brenda Chavez.
Joshua Daniel Rose.
Brett Michael Zanaco.
Kimberly Medina.
Aurelie Martinez.
Alejandra Tavares.
Amy Beth Nicosia.
Nicole Michelle Gutierrez.
Mary Yosinao.
Deborah Diane Hawkins.
Noelle Fantasy White.
Sierra K. Diggs.
Jade Allen Jebb.
William Gomez Rivera.
Jennifer Rose Trento.
Luz Esther Chavez.
Sarah Nicole Bakel.
Maria Guadalupe Saavedra.
Larissa Louise King.
Teresa Jean O'Brien.
Suzanne Menusu Razavelo.
Neftali Daza.
Katrina Pearson.
It means light, contrary to what the meaning is.
Lucian Charles Rigsby.
Ray Cordova.
Heather Maureen Casey.
Laura Lee Summit.
Christopher Michael Banez.
Brianna Elizabeth Foley Aguayo.
Joseph Matthew Gerard.
Jorian Christiana Goldbach.
Cash Dakota Wade Matson.
Stephen Velarde.
Joshua Eric Hartman.
Zachary Kyle Holbert.
David James Alonso.
Kimberly Maureen Martinez.
Marlene Marquez.
Juan Carlos Eck.
Tammy Delgado.
Markenia Cassandra Carter.
Stephanie Roseanne Herrera.
Juliana Espinoza.
William Joseph Sump II.
Kiara Franco.
Gerardo Gonzalez.
David Elguis.
Andrew Rivas.
Peter Young.
Jesse Alexander Cardona.
Shane Conroy.
Olivia Renee Aliceo.
Shinique Nicole Turner.
Jennifer Claribel Melger.
Mohammed Munduk Madin.
Esteban Daniel Martinez.
Charisse Nicole Dunn.
Josefina Mireles Gomez.
Cynthia Lopez.
Donna Ray Wall.
Jennifer Lauren Hardy.
Walter Scott Planthaber.
David Michael Tordes.
Bojidar Mochev.
Scott Ellis Bushman.
Marcos Carrizo.
Michael Anira.
Tiberio Gutierrez.
Mark Francis Liana.
Katrina Marie Hernandez.
Joanna Chavez.
Maria Marquez.
Franklin Archuleta.
Marco A. Lopez.
Carolina Yvette Sanchez.
Mercedes J. Costello.
Robin Rebecca Fiorito.
Technical Sergeant Jacqueline Ruth Cope.
Dominique Ileana Velez.
Robert J. Vanegas.
Justine Marie Wills.
Aaron Jose Tiscareno.
Marilyn Poyer.
Nora Paz Soldan Schreiber.
Aria Louise Martin.
Carla Gabriela Vega.
Liliana Corona.
Operations Specialist, Second Class, David M. Lee.
Sandra Michelle Thomas.
Samantha Elisa Cordera.
Brittany Renee Daniels.
Daisy Oshiro.
Ryan Semalisi Kafoa.
Raylene Akanese Kafoa.
Kevin Danico Waters.
Alejandra Mercado.
Jill Nicole Anderson.
Melissa Jean Gonzalez.
Okay. Chantel Daniels Augusto.
Zachary Ren Dubisky.
Anna Isabel Palafox.
Haley Marie Chase.
Shelby Nicole Negretti.
Estefania Macedo.
Marian Scarlett Martinez.
Glendy Velasquez Valdez.
Vanessa Perez.
Glenn Edward Wilkinson Jr.
Joel Gomez.
Todd Howard Henderson.
Rochelle Marie Lamb.
Michael K. Trey Gorey.
Jennifer Ann Rector.
Rocio de la Vega.
Arturo Morfin.
Go get him.
I look before me and see a graduating class rich with diversity. Each and every one of you face challenges and rejoice in successes different than those of the person sitting next to you. All of you are here today because of your hard work, and each of you possesses your own story. My story at Mount San Jacinto College began in 1999 when I was expelled. That's right. At the tender young age of 3, I managed to get myself kicked out of our daycare center in preschool. You see, I was a curious child and could never seem to keep myself out of trouble. One day, the class was gathered around a jar of bees because we were learning about them, and I felt that that was not the proper way to study them because they were not in their natural environment. So I reached up and grabbed it, only to then drop and break the jar, unleashing a swarm of angry bees upon a school of preschoolers. Somehow, that only got me suspended for 2 days. Upon my return, my mother was told that there could be no more incidents, and that if anything happened, I would not be allowed to return. Fate would have it that that day was a typical day in Southern California, and it was miserably hot. Like today? At that time, they were also laying down grass behind the child care center, and they had sprinklers running constantly. Being the young, mischievous leader that I was, I managed to find a hole in the fence during playtime and convince the entire preschool class to escape with me. That was my last day at MSJC. But 13 years later, I returned as a full-time honors student at the age of 16, and I've yet to wreak any havoc since. MSJC has taught me that no matter how different you may be, whether you're a minority student, low income, basic skills, honors, first generation, returning, or a student parent, whether you're studying a STEM field, social sciences, or humanities, or even if you have bright blue hair, you can achieve success. While my story may be humorous and a bit whimsical, I know that many of my peers who came to MSJC were at an incredibly low or dark place in their lives. Tasks that were especially easy for me very well may have been grueling for others, and vice versa. You are here today not by chance, but through hundreds and thousands of hours of hard work. Celebrate today and remember all that you have accomplished. But also remember everyone who helped to get you here. Remember your instructors and your counselors and advisors who guided you. Remember your tutors and peers who worked through every problem with you. Remember your parents and children and family and friends that inspired you to register for that first class. To the class of 2015, I challenge you to be bold. Be as bold as I was in preschool, but use your strength for good. Be courageous enough to overcome adversity, and more importantly, your self-doubts. Your time here has only been the first step of your journey, and your transfer institutions and careers may present you with more challenges than you ever dreamed of here. To quote author Stephen Chbosky, things change, and friends leave, and life doesn't stop for anybody. In those difficult moments, reflect on days such as today and remember just how incredible you are. One day you may return here, and I hope that you are still filled with every ounce of pride you have in this moment. Mount San Jacinto College has made you strong. Now soar, Eagles, soar.
All right. Do not worry, I am not up here to give you guys another speech. It's actually time to go, all right? But before we leave, I want to give you guys some advice. Well, actually, I lied. I'm not a psychology major, nor am I a therapist, so don't listen to me. Let's just get to business. Well, will the members of this great graduating class of 2015 please stand? In accordance with time-honored tradition, I would like the members of this great class to signify the completion of their associate's degrees, certificates at Mount San Jacinto College by moving their tassels from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2015.
That concludes tonight's ceremony. Thank you all for being here and for your patience. Please drive safe. And again, congratulations, class of 2015.